Hello, and welcome back to Against the Storm. In the last episode, we finished up our city out here, that we collected some fertile grounds, bonus food modifier, and the ruined settlement, and so now we're able to come back into the smoldering city, or into the world map, and in the smoldering city, we spent our points on an upgrade. Let me see if I can remember which upgrade we did. I think it was... I don't remember which one we did. I do not remember at all which one we did. Maybe it's this one. No, it was not that one. This one, maybe. I think it was this one, T-Doctor. But I could be wrong. If I am, well, you all know. Also, the game music seems louder because there's an update today. Let's take a look at the sounds here. It doesn't say it's louder. I'm going to turn the master volume down, I think. Turn everything down. There is a update, or a change, or an addition to the stuff here that I would like to uncheck. Edge scrolling, the bane of my existence. Also, the update contains a couple of new mechanics. Now the workers will prep the fields during the storm. Instead of, and that gives a 20% chance to increased or double the yield, which is really nice. Newcomers come with food or resources now. Instead of just being people, you get a little bit of resources with them. It's really nice. Cloud saves have been enabled. And they also did some automated graphic detail scaling depending on kind of what classification your GPU is in. So that's nice for people, because apparently there were some crashes with people with low-end GPUs with some of the particle effects. So they fixed that. There's been a lot of balancing done. Resolve has been balanced to the point where it's a lot more difficult to get to the highest point for people. So that's going to be a little bit tougher to maximize and get the automated points, the reputation points. Some trading values have been redone or rebalanced. Some things have been buffed. Some things have been nerfed. Some things have been drastically nerfed. It looks like mushrooms have been drastically nerfed in a few different ways, or nerfed in a few different ways to where it could be drastic depending on your situation. And trade routes can no longer be exploited to get free resources. So it must be 10 for 10 now instead of 7 for 10 kind of thing. And other than that, there's a lot of new UI, UX stuff that we'll hopefully notice as we start playing. And one bug that I am super glad was fixed, because I didn't realize if it was a bug or if it was a Wally bug. When we go into the order screen and come back out, the game was resuming at speed 1, regardless of what your game was at before. And I know that I commented many times about, how did I slow that down again? That's how. So I don't know if this was the Eremite Games folks watching, or someone else pointed it out to them, but thank you for that fix. Saves my sanity. So now, after a few minutes of talking about a brief update of the patch notes, we're here in the world map. We have finished our cycle, so it's time to run the Blightstorm. It's still edge scrolling on the world map. Maybe the world map always edge scrolls. But we can arrow scroll, so edge scrolling doesn't seem to be necessary. We're here on the world map. We have the Blightstorm that has come, so we need to end our cycle. And we also are going to finish the phase. We're in the phase of the Leech. It's time to move on to the phase of the Slickshell. So we're going to see what that's going to change as far as the world map here, and how much of each biome there is for us. If I understand correctly, the later and later phases reduce some of the green area, the woodlands, the royal woodlands, and puts in more of the other biomes, including a fourth biome that was just added recently in the last patch, actually, called the Cursed Woodlands. So we're going to take a look at that. Let's go. Blightstorm is ending. I don't really understand these numbers here. I'm hoping that this is a bug in the way these are displayed, because I don't have a negative 112 left. And I don't know what that really means. We unlocked some new content here. These are the deeds we did, I guess. Or the deeds that led to content. We gained 940 experience in the cycle. And we enter the phase of the Slickshell. And we completed 4 towns in the cycle. Yes, there is a lot more alternate biomes here. So we have the Scarlet Orchard, we have the Marshlands, and we have much less of the Royal Woodlands. So we have 2 people getting ready to start towns here. One of them is coming here, the Brass Order, in 3 years, and here the First Dawn Company is coming in 5 years. Now those are both coming in to hog these benefits, but I don't remember if when they take that tile, if they steal this benefit or not. But I think to kind of protect against it, we should probably... Ooh, what are these glowy bits out here? We should work our way out to one of those glowy bits. I think I'm going to go like here. Maybe we can get these 2... although I don't like stonewood. But we can get these 2 artifacts. Maybe we can get them... we're not going to finish in 3 cycles, though. So if they get this first, and they get to claim the bonus here, then I'm not going to get anything from it. So maybe that's not a great idea. Let's go here. I want to go back to the Marshlands anyway. Let's go to this one. That should open up enough that we can get to this ruined settlement next time and also see what the glowy bit is. But it also gives me a little bit of some mild start here in the Marshlands. Normal difficulty, same thing as usual. Marshland settlement. Small amount of soil. I'm assuming that's fertile soil. Medium map size. 20 food stockpiles. Because we do have 2 5s here. Some experience, of course. 3 greens and 2 reds because it's a mild. The lizards are going to be very happy with this in this one. Lots of mushrooms. Decent amount of meats, insects, and eggs. Reduced amounts of roots. Lots of leather. A decent amount of clay, stone, and coal. And less copper, although, unless they've changed that, the copper isn't exactly less. Let's take... I would take the parts, but that's 3. I don't want to spend 3. Let's go with 2 points here, 1 point here, 1 point here, and 1 point here. And I think that's a good place to start. Embark. +3 to berries production during the drizzle. Clearing buzz with cricket sounds. 30 insects for every glade during drizzle. And with complex food. The unit is in good mood. The resolve penalty multiplies every 60 seconds. I don't understand what the resolve penalty is. And why it would multiply when you have something good. Looming darkness, we know. Excuse me. Clothing, okay. Clothing by hostility 1. Oof. It's gonna be tough. And rotting wood from hostility 2. Okay, woodcutters, let's see. Where we want to start at? Not there. Maybe here or here. Actually, both of those would be really good. So we'll start in this corner. There. We have roots and clay. So let's start with the clay. I'm going to put it down here, though, so they don't pick the roots up with. And nothing to scavenge yet. So we'll wait on that one. Let's see what we have for new buildings. Forager, small farm, or herbalist. Probably going to take the herbalist because there's a heightened amount of mushrooms here. I wish, though, that it was the trapper. But we know there's less fertile land, and I don't know if we're going to have... Well, we have insects. I wish it was the trapper, because the trapper gets the... the lizards get the bonus in the trapper, so they can produce the extra materials. But but I think we should probably just take the forager. Here's my lumber mill. Going to take that. And we know we're not going to have very many fields, so I'm going to wait on the herb garden and the small farm, and I'm going to take the market instead. Let's go ahead and put down the forager over here. And then we'll let them start rolling at speed 2, start building right away. They're going to get started. All the parts. Let's pause. Let's throw all 3 beavers in here. And we can do this. And we can do this. And I don't care which order they do them in. Actually, I do care. Because we need to focus a little bit. Because of the insects. This needs at least 1 lizard. Go ahead and get started. This needs at least 1 human. I guess we can go ahead and put in all the people just to gather all the things. Cornerstone. Efficient brewing. Well, that would be nice to have eventually. Ancient mushroom farming techniques. +1 for every 25 times it's produced. Or gain 1 villager for each discovered glade. I think I'm going to do this one. It was a little bit mixed the last time I did it because I had too many people. But I need to just stop taking the random, or the annual deliveries. And let's have the people who are left build some roads. Do my standard road grid here. Like this. And for now, like that. In our first 3 orders. Opening up 3 glades gets us hammers and scout. That would be really good. Have 6 humans, get a small farm. Let's take this one. Let's see. 5 hammers gives us a bunch of food. Or 35 paths gives us 10% faster movement speed. I think I need this. The reason I think I need this is because of that clothing and hostility 1 requirement. $15 packs of goods boost the makeshift posts production by 50%. And packs of trade goods can be made there as well then. Or have 3 shelters and 20 wood to get a bunch of people. This one's most certainly easier to accomplish. The question / problem is, do I need all these people given the bonus that I took, the perk that I took for the cornerstone? And given the fact that the new arrivals every year bring goods with them this time, or now. On the other hand, I think I'll take this one. Just because I never do. And it might be interesting. They're building roads now. We have 1 person working. Yeah, 1 person working. I'm going to get that lumber mill placed as soon as possible. I kind of wish I could force them to pick up 1 set of insects first. I think they're picking on 2 different ones. No, they're only picking on 1. Okay, never mind. Chop, chop. I guess I shouldn't have done so many trees here. So we could actually break into that soon. And then the market we're going to put in once we have the stuff to put it in with. Let's go ahead and put down the crude workstation. Maybe we'll put it over here. And the makeshift post. To be built when the time comes. Already chewed through most of that clay, or half of that clay. Do these, and let's do a little editing there. Okay. This one has clay, coal, copper, and a small encampment. Small encampments I like because they're fairly cheap. We're going to send bugs there, and we're going to just take this, but we're not going to do it yet. Because I want to have some impatience to negate with that. Wait. I assume that the reputation decreases the impatience, too. I could be wrong. Sorry, making noise. And there's the end of the thing. So let's not do that. Let's just clear some regular trees here. I'm going to try and edit this one right there. It's hard to tell which ones of these trees are on which tiles, especially because we're on a curve here. We have an order ready to complete. Oh yeah, the path one. Yeah, that one doesn't surprise me at all. Let's, oh, we're still working on these. Okay. We should have gotten, we got a human from opening that glade. And I'm going to go ahead and limit these to 10 each. I'll put that one human in there so they can get started. I think we want to do some more tree editing right here. Just trying to be careful as to how many trees I delete. Stonecutter needs to be moved over here. The bug ladies can switch over to this side. You're fine. Keep working. The reason for that is once I have the appropriate amount of planks and... Or no. Let's turn off planks. Once I have the appropriate number of bricks and fabric, then I can build this. Right there. Where I'd like to build it. Let's move this over here. That way they are close to a road for one, close to the trees they need to cut, and whatnot. Okay, you're making the bricks, and then we need, hopefully we don't have. Let's make, oh man, these give me leather? No. We don't have anything to make fabric out of. Maybe I should let you make planks then. Hopefully we can get some reeds. Oh, that's where we're getting leather. We're getting leather from the trees, because we all know that trees produce leather. I know I can turn in one thing. Actually, what I should do is probably this first. Investigate that. We have plenty of bugs, so we can go over there. I'm going to make this road right here go straight through, because it kind of goes straight through this glade. So that's kind of nice to have. Although I just assigned my only worker to that job, as opposed to making the road to get to that job. So that's alright. They haul 5 bugs at a time, and the haul back is going to be 2 trips as well, but that's fine too. 2 more orders. Happy Brewing can produce... Oh, if we get a brewery, and we do 40... Make 40 ale, we get the tavern, pottery production, and barrel production. And barrels were nerfed. Barrels were buffed. They need a lot less goods to make, if I remember correctly. Barrel. Yeah, buffed significantly. So that's good. Alternatively, we know we're going to get this one because we need the clothing. We also know that would like to have a boost to clothing, and some parts wouldn't hurt, so I'm going to do this one. Pick again. Having a makeshift hearth and some storage gives me amber and builder carrying, or having 50 meat gets me 50 lizards. I don't want a big glut of lizards like that, so we're going to take this one. And I'm going to wait for that turn in, because I want to keep hostility as low as possible until we get clothing. So I want her impatience to climb as much as possible. Although I need these to turn in to get points to get the clothing buildings, but I'm going to have to be careful. Okay, you can now build a path right there. Chop a couple more of those. Almost done. And then we'll move down here. And she is looting that. Great. And it is drizzle. Okay. So, let's see. Camps, increase production. This one I could actually do this on this one because of fertile soil being so apparently lessened this time. Biscuits double yields in farming. I don't need that one at all. Everything's getting heavier. Vegetable production increased by +3. We're not probably not going to be producing very many vegetables either. So this is the logical choice. And then let's move this over here. And let's open up this. And then I'm probably going to come over here and open up a couple of these small ones too, because they're going to be easy to get into. People and stuff. Holy cow. That's some nice stuff. Alright, let's see. I definitely want... I think I want this one. For the people. 2 parts versus 2 tools and an amber. 10 clay versus 5 food. I think this one's better for me right now anyway because of the people. More even distribution of people. Accept. And... let's build another woodcutter. And let's mark some trees here and here. We open up this glade. Leech broodmother and small abandoned cache. That is meat. That needs a trapper. And the small abandoned cache is, of course, going to require tools. We did start with those 10. I may have to take this one. Actually, I more than may. I'm going to wait, though, until I get to Hostility 1 and the Storm, and then we'll definitely turn that in. Let's move you over here, too. Or not. Because I want to break into these as quickly as possible. And the way to do that is to get everybody working. Because it's drizzle, and we need to take advantage of it. And sure enough, we're still at speed 2, even after going in and out of the order screen a couple of times. Alright, you all are standing around... oh, beaver, go in here. Let's put a couple of humans in here as well, just to get trees cut during the time when we can cut the trees. Because we're going to need some more stuff pretty soon. We gained our half a point. I don't remember if it took the Queen's Resolve down or not, because I wasn't paying attention. We're chopping over here to... Oh! Oopsie. There you go. Copper and mushrooms. Mushrooms need the herbalist, so we need to get the herbalist and the trapper as soon as possible. Move this over one that way, move this over here. We can cut into these quickly. I'm going to want another road coming across here. Eventually. Yeah, I really don't understand why it says that it's low amounts of copper when there's so much copper on this map. And on the previous one in this biome too. Unless I'm misunderstanding that, which I very well could be doing. Alright, we're getting there, we're almost there, come on. Need to do that one right there. Get over here and chop this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Somebody get over here. Tag team it. Fell the tree, come on. Perfect. Lots of leeches and some more copper. Let's move the 3 beaver one over here. We'll start skinning back these trees. I think I'll take this tree out and these trees out like this. Probably these as well. It's going to be a path. This can be turned around onto the path. If it makes a difference, I think it does. It seems to. We could start making some of these. But we really don't have... I guess we could make bug provisions. Let's put a human and a lizard in here. And we need to make 5 of each of these? Yeah. Let's limit all these to 5. building materials, I want to wait on that too until we have some improved building of some kind. We really need... Oh, I should put down the market. Let's put the market way over here someplace. We don't have the cloth to make the market, to trade to get the cloth stuff. Ah! Can't make the market yet. We need... Oh, we are able to make cloth out of the hides. I think... Wait, where'd they go? According to this, we have none. We also have no fabric made. And the only place that I know that I said we needed fabric was here, and there's none in there. That's bizarre. Oh wait, was there fabric down here? I don't think so. Move this down here. Path in here. I think we'll break into these 3 next time. At least attempt to. This one over here would be good as well. Danger zone there will be a good first danger zone, if not anywhere else. That's just a regular danger zone. There's a lot of good ones close. That's good. A lot of safe glades. Let's take out these trees in the middle here first, because I'd like to be able to break into this. We're close enough to break into this one. This one's pretty close as well. I think I could take these 2 humans out of here. We have plenty of wood, and not that I have anything else for them to do right now. But I guess we need to... Wait, we have nothing else to forage. This could be a problem. We have nothing else to forage. We have nothing else... It's the storm. We have nothing else to get clay or roots. Oh, yes, we do. We have clay here. Put those back in. 2 orders to turn in. Let's go ahead and turn in this one first, I think. It gets me a building. Smokehouse, smelter, or furnace. I think I want the smokehouse. And I saw we have 2 cloth now, 2 fabric. And that got built. So let's put in a couple people here. And let's make a bunch of these. Let's turn them off here. And the market. No, not the market. The trading post. I was looking at the wrong building. Let's put it way out here, though, still. Or down here, maybe? Down here's good. I was looking at the wrong building. The trading post only takes wood. Okay. We should probably also start with some housing. Now here would be a good place for housing, which is why I want these trees cleared. Let's start with that. Big shelter, that's right. 6 places. Takes up 2 by 3, but it takes planks. Whereas the, well, that's new. Whereas the shelter is 2 by 2 and takes up logs. Okay. Well, I think that's fine still. 3, 3, 3. Maybe there. And there. Cornerstone. Crowded caravan. 2 additional villagers for each newcomer group. Probably not. 10 amber every time a villager dies. Hopefully not. Reed production. I don't think we're going to see many reeds in this biome either. I'm gonna take it though, because I really don't want that huge amount of people coming each time. And also the trader is here. This would be nice to do. We have the stuff we can do with it. Fiber for vegetables. No, probably not going to get very many vegetables. Fuel burns longer on hearth. It's always useful. Gain 3 wine for every 15 ale is always useful. But I think we'll go ahead and take this one for now. Spend my 9 amber for now. We do have lots of provisions. Because I made lots of provisions. We could sell those 3. for some amber. Not very many, though. Let me give you a couple of bugs to balance the sweet sheet out here. There we go. Because I need 5, so that's fine. And I really don't need 2 people working in here. Let's, no, let's break into these here. Move this over here. I'm going to turn these off. Let's have you all dig into here, and we'll put those a couple of people back in here. And oh, let's move it to over here. If you wanted to cut that one, that would be fine, but I wouldn't yell at you too much. Trader, so Hilda left. Let's go ahead and turn in another order. This one. I'm kind of hoping... Well, let's see. Beavers, probably. This is food. This is a hammer and some food. But we'll go ahead and take the 2 beavers because then I can put them in here. Although maybe it would be more advantageous to put them in here. Let's see what we got. Furnace, carpenter, or supplier. Well, I'm going to say the supplier because we're going to need a lot of cloth to make a lot of... Geez, mushrooms and copper. We need a lot of cloth to make a lot of... whatchamacallit? Clothes. Yes. Good, they built those. We'll turn off the cloth manufacturing then. This is getting built now. We'll only let them make cloth for now. Probably only stick 1 human in here for now. Almost through this one. Maybe we need to take out some more of these trees, though. Make it work. 1 human can go in here. And let's limit this to 30. And we need to do it with that. Which isn't great. Come on. Oh, we need to move this over. Oh, good. Okay. We got leech brood mothers, fertile soil, and small abandoned cache, which is going to take more hammers. And over here we got stone, coal, copper. That's stone. I think that's... We saw stone once. I think that's new. And this can take some bugs to unlock, and I think we're going to go ahead and unlock it right away. Unlock that. And now I think we will, we're nearing the end of the cycle anyway. Let's just take out some of these trees here, because we're going to want this space anyway. Let's go ahead and move you up here. Oh, we did get some fertile soil here, though. We'll let this one clear those out. We're gonna need to turn it. We're gonna need to do these to get the coats. Or this to get the coats. What does this give me? Stuff. It's useful. Stuff is certainly useful. Let's go ahead and get the coats. A couple of humans. Bring some tools. Get the coats and the food and the pottery. And provisioner. Packs of provisions, packs of building materials, coats, and flour. Well, we may have to take that one just to make some crappy coats. The brewery, which we do need. Or the apothecary. We need the brewery for... Oh no, we didn't take that one. We didn't take that one, so we don't need the brewery. I could do the apothecary. We haven't done the apothecary yet. So far, we don't have the tavern or the other building. What else can the market... I paused. Religion and luxury. Religion is incense, luxury is wine. And then brotherhood, of course. I think I have to take the provisioner. I was hoping that we would be able to get the clothier. We may still, but for now, provisioner it is. Move this over here. Clear those trees out. I think we have... Do we have something we could forage? No, but we do have something else we can stone cut. The stone. Once they clear these trees, we're going to move up here. So this is a 10% chance to produce twice as much. So when they're logging, I think they get 2 logs per tree. Yeah. So that means they have a 10% chance to get 4 logs per tree, which is a 2 log bonus. Whereas they can also produce twice as much here, which means they'll get 4 planks for 3 wood instead of 2 planks for 3 wood at the same chance. That means we'll save 3 wood, and this means we'll only gain 2 wood. So I do indeed need to swap out 2 humans into here, or the 2 beavers into here. I think that's logical. Feel free to yell at me in the chat if it's not. Or in the comments, or in the Discord. But I think that's logical. And we could really use that forger. And we could really use that, trapper. For sure. More orders? Oh, we forgot to look at these orders, too. We have lots of orders. Lizards above 70 and 15 provisions gives us a bunch of lizards and a boost to meat production. Humans, 10 humans for above 80 for 60 seconds is a mushroom production. I think we'll take this one. 50 gives us even more coats per yield. That would be useful. And some jerky. Whereas 20 building materials would give us some extra parts. How many parts do I have? Or I have 5 coming there, 10 coming there. Let's go ahead and take this one then. More coats production would be useful, especially if we only have that crap recipe. Luxury goods yields humans a bunch of parts and a boost to mush soup. Or serving leisure, not just ale, but anything leisure, which includes the tea. 20 amber, boost to ale, and parts. Let's take this one. 250 wood and 30 provisions gives us a bunch of beavers, parts, and plus 1 to copper production. I'm assuming that works even from the trees. If we had that tree bonus. These aren't the copper trees, I don't think. And then, or 25 building materials, 25 crops, gives us 20 hammers and a boost to pie. Oof. I don't really want the huge glut of beavers, so I'm going to take this one, even though we probably won't do that one. 35 provisions or 100 brotherhood. Well, I would take this one, because we're going to get 100 brotherhood almost no problem, because we get the free brotherhood at the market. That boosts tea production, and that gives me 5 lizards, though. 25 amber. Or 25 crystallized dew, which you can sell now, by the way. It sells the same rate as copper bars, beavers, and simple tools. Actually, I think I'm going to take this one. Because beavers are a little bit more useful, I think, than lizards are. And I'd rather only get 4 people than 5. Alright. We have 4 parts, plus we're gonna get 15, 20 more if we turn in those things. So we're good as soon as we can find the appropriate people. Keep chopping. Let's move this over a bit to here, and we can extend the road down. We have a lot of unhoused people. Let's go ahead and give them some housing. There. There. That's not quite enough. We have the coats somewhere. I hope they're there. Stonecutter needs to get moved down here to the stone. We can mine the copper if we need to. We can mine the coal, which we probably should actually mine coal. That's here. Maybe I should take out some of these trees that are around the coal, because then we can use the coal as fuel. We could do this one. Let's do this one. Well, that's 1, and this is 2, so I should do this one. Lizards are not happy. Maybe they should go get some coats on. Put 2 wood on the fire. Hopefully that'll last long enough. We're gonna run out of coats very soon. Let's get this started up. Not these just yet. Okay, and we're gonna make 20 coats. Man, we need reeds or something. I may have to trade for some of that stuff. Let's put this road in here. And let's put in another house here. I think I'll go with 1 bonus wood. Actually, we can go to 0. It's fine. Let's see. Take our cornerstone. Small distillery. 4 crystallized dew for every 10 spark dew. Cost of knowledge can be very high. Let's not do that one. Newly discovered resource stones have 10 more charges. That is useful. Let's do that one. Just because we are not going to be able to farm a whole lot. Let's see now. What do we want to dig into next? Next. Probably this one. You all can hop over here then. Get into there. That one, maybe. These ones, maybe. I think we'll go this way. And this way. Move you down here. Even though there's no road. And people. We could get the free coats. There's a lot of lizards and beavers. We already have too many people. I'd better wait. I'd better not take any of these. Because Hilda's here. What can I buy? Oh, we need the trapper. We totally need the trapper. I need to get 17 amber, so I need 6 more. Take that. And bugs seem to be my best bet. 49. Okay. Trade. Take that. And anything else I can sell. Buy stuff that I want to buy. Let's take... How much is are 10 of these going to cost me? In bugs. 16. Well, let's go to 32. And 20. 31. Trade. Okay. And let's get that trapper placed. ASA and P. There? How about there? And let's put a path down to it. Like that. And we're going to ignore the people. Yeah. We may not actually break into either of those down there. Hopefully we'll get into these. I totally wasn't prepared for it. Lizards. Do that, please. That means we're not going to be using this for insects anymore unless we have to, because we need the food. Because they get the 10% bonus. Or 10% chance to double, I mean. We have an order ready to go. I think I'm going to put that storage out here, maybe? Because we're kind of close. So we're kind of close to... Actually, we're not kind of close to that edge. We are kind of close to this edge already. There's another good one there. I don't think we're going to make it into any of these. I guess I could have done this. But I don't think it's going to matter. It's not. All right, let's cancel that. We'll let them just do some trimming around here, maybe. Trim the tree kind of thing. And you folks down here, let's cancel these ones. And cancel these ones. And then they can take this stuff out, and then these ones, and we'll come back over here. Actually, no, we should do it from this side, because the road's here. Okay. They're trapping, that's good. Could potentially use those materials. At least we made a bunch of cloth, because we bought the stuff. Good, you guys are working. Yeah, it's not bad. 3 cloth for 10 cloaks. And actually, can I do this one? Yes. We'll get that clothing bonus at least. Another one here we'll get to very soon. Can I do any of these? We really don't have any crops, and I'm not really willing to do building materials right now either. So that'll have to just wait. Building. Herbalist, small farm, or herb garden. We need the herbalist, because we need to pick the mushrooms. We need to pick the mushrooms. Let's go with these ones. And we'll assign the people there. A couple of humans, I think. And then we can do the crops once we have the mushrooms coming in. And I just noticed the time. We are ridiculously over again. So we're going to end this episode here. And in the next one, we'll continue this. We'll get into our next drizzle, hopefully, with a little bit closer access to some of these other glades and open them up. And maybe we'll get to a danger glade in the next one as well, which will probably be this one, given its proximity to the starting point. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.